I had an apartment in Los Angeles. I had a neighbor, and whenever he would knock on my wall, I knew he wanted me to turn my music down. And that made me angry because I like loud music. So when he knocked on the wall, I'd mess with his head a little. I'd say, "Go around." I cannot open the wall. I don't know if you got a doorknob on the other side, but over here there's nothing. Thank you very much.
Come on, how funny is this guy? It's my pleasure to have you back. I was reading a comment from your father, and some of the stuff I was reading, it said, Arnie, right?
Yeah,
your dad?
Yeah.
It's like burying a piece of coal and it turns up a diamond later.
Yeah.
Now, why did he say that? And tell us about your beginnings.
Well, he tried to kill me, so he buried me alive, and then I got out and I made it. No, I just kidding. He was always he was always very worried about what I was doing because I didn't go to college, you know, and that was a big... I used to be a good student for a while, but then I gave up on it because it just wasn't interesting to me to be book smart, you know, so I gave up on it at about 10th grade, and that kind of led to a deterioration of, in their minds, of what I was becoming. You know, they thought I was just really going downhill and I was headed for the...
Was it the school or the teachers? Was it the learning or the teachers?
It was me, man. I mean, I also believe when you are on top of the game in school, too many other people ain't, and like you have to kind of wait for other people. So to be smart is a curse, really. Not that I'm trying to say I'm really smart, but there's a certain level that the classrooms go at, and if you're always ahead of the level, it gets boring, you know. So I just decided just to give up on it and go below the level so I could keep up that way, you know. Started ditching class a lot and missing work and missing tests, and school became a challenge for me suddenly, and you know, I just gave up on the academics altogether, and my dad got nervous about that, you know, because he wanted me to be a doctor or something probably. He thought I was, you know, I was really good with numbers like math, so maybe he wanted me to be an engineer. But
well, your report card, I bet you, is better than mine.
Well, up to a point maybe, you know. I mean, after a while, the report cards were really bad. There were a lot of failures. I barely graduated, you know.
What is your definition of success now? I mean,
to be able to wake up when you want, that's success, and be able to untuck your shirt, man. If you had to tuck in your shirt and get up at a certain hour, it's no good, man.
So when you were a cook, obviously that's not...
I had to tuck my shirt into my pants and wear an apron. All I want to do is be able to live my day the way I want to live it, you know? Because, I mean, I certainly have to get up and do some things, but if every day I had to get up for someone else constantly, that's not to me success, unless I'm really digging it. But I can't imagine anyone digs having to give up every day for someone else, you know.
Well, maybe if they love what they do. It seems like that's most. If they love what they do, then getting up is not like work. It's going and having fun.
Right. But that's a different scenario. They're getting up for themselves then because they love what they do, is what you're saying. But if they don't love what they do, then they're not getting up for themselves. I just believe that if you're doing if you're happy, you know, that's what success is about. Because it doesn't have to be about entertainment or making a lot of money, but you know, you gotta really love what you do. I'm so blessed because most of my friends, they don't love what they do. They do what they do, but they don't love it. And I'm like one of the few people who
So what do you say to somebody out there watching the show? And some people want to be comedians. A lot of people want to go entertainment. A lot of people want to do things that people say you'll never do because they said, you know, you'll never make it. Remember that you talked about in the beginning.
Right.
What do you say to these people? Give them encouragement.
Well, no, I actually let them have that attitude, because if everyone feels they can make it, then, you know, it'll be a lot harder for people who actually do try to make it. So I'm glad there's people out there who think they can't make it, so that they can make room for me, you know, because then I stand out.
That's a good answer. Right. You're a funny guy. So what's the next? What's up next for you? What do you want? You said that when I asked you where the ladder of success, you're in the middle.
Right.
What do you think it's going to take now to go to the top?
I just got to keep working. That's the biggest thing. I cannot slack off, because I'm sorry. As soon as you get some attention,
you spit on me.
I know. Well, I spit on your thing, man.
Nobody knew that.
It landed right on Arnie.
Now I'm going to tell the whole audience you spit on me. No, so you brought it up. You spit. And by the way, it's on my nose. On my mouth.
But that's successful spit coming at you there. So you know.
That's a good comeback.
All right, but what was the question again?
We're talking about where you're going and how you.
Yeah, I got to keep working, man. Because if I start to slack off now, it's all over. You know, because I got some attention on me, and that means I got to work harder. I got to come up with new jokes, and I got to do more things. Like I got to do things like this now, which I never had to do before, but I love doing it. I just got to stay on the ball, man, because it's really up to me. You know, it's really up to me to keep it going now. So I just got to work hard, keep working.
And that's important because when people are going uphill, sometimes they don't see. It's too good. They take it easy. They coast.
Yeah, right, exactly. And I'm not going to coast. I'm just going to keep working. I'm going to take that. You know, they hand me some money now. I'm going to take that money, put it in my pocket, and just pull the notebook out and keep on writing. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm just going to keep on writing. So.
It was really good. I really enjoyed this. When we come back, we're going to come back with the tip of the day and talk about final thoughts from Mitch Hedberg and a few little goodies for when we come back. Right? You got a good one for me, Willie?
Oh yeah, I'll tell you a joke, man.
Just one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Don't go away. Mitch Hedberg when we come back.